some people couldn't get any lower. Up pops David Aronovich in the Times to virtually accuse us of anti-Semitism. Let me say this to him, he won't be here either. But he'll definitely hear about this. Let me say to Mr. Aronovich, we're not saying this is the Holocaust in which 10 million people perished, 6 million of them Jews, in a systematic, industrialized attempt to annihilate from the face of the earth an entire people. But it was the Deputy Defense Minister of Israel itself who promised the Palestinians a Shoah, a Holocaust, just a few months ago. We're not saying this is the Holocaust, but the people of Gaza are in exactly the position that the Jews in the Warsaw Ghetto were in the early summer of 1943. We're not saying that the Israelis are Nazis. We're not saying that. But collective punishment of a captive population is a Nazi tactic which should be ceased without delay. My last point is this, and I echo something my friend John Rees said at the demonstration on Saturday. The road to the liberation of Jerusalem runs through Cairo. There is no possibility of this small Palestinian people resisting this behemoth. There is no possibility of them liberating their country as long as the puppet presidents and the corrupt kings who rule the Arab world, almost without exception, from one end to the other, continue to rule. Now, again, what I said on Saturday. It's time for the great people of Egypt, the people of Abdel Nasser, the people of the victories of 1973 to rise up and sweep away the tyrant Mubarak, the collaborator Mubarak, the accomplice, the martyr Mubarak. The great name of Egypt is being dragged through the mud by this 99.9% of the vote dictator, and it's time for everyone's sake that the tyrant must fall. Lastly, I'll be there on Saturday. So must you. This has the feel of a surging movement of people of all kinds in this country. It can be a rebirth following our defeat in 2003. We have to help these Palestinians who have been abandoned by virtually everyone else. Do you know that in the Westfield shopping centre, in Bluewater, in the shopping centres all around Greater London, there are people who have set up inside something called the Israel Shop, which has stolen goods grown on stolen land on sale, and people moving amongst the crowds, talking to them about how Israel has made the desert bloom. We have to march, yes, but we have to target Israeli products in every shop that's selling them and wipe this fur out of our retail sector. The anti-apartheid movement was victorious between the hammer of the resistance of the African National Congress and the anvil of an educated, motivated mass movement of people all around the world. That's our job. Thank you very much.